did you know that one of the most stressful things that a human being can do is studied was move? Yeah, like pack up your shit, relocate, and go somewhere else. And as I expected, once I started this, a call is coming in. Ain't that crazy? So let's get to it. Let me call him back. Yeah, see what's going on. Yesterday I started my cosmetology work. That's not what this talk is all about. Yo, good morning. How you doing, Mr. KM?
I'm good, I'm good.
Oh, wonderful.
I said I'm downstairs. I just pulled up.
Oh, to me? To my house?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Are you coming up? Oh, you're coming up then. Okay, come on up. Oh, you want me to come down?
No, just come on. Yeah, so we can go. We can go.
Oh, I get it. Okay, no problem.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'll be ready in 2 seconds. Don't worry about it. In a second.
All
All
right,
right, bye.
Yes.
Oh, shit, sorry. So anyway, you heard it, man. I am on my way, and we'll talk about what I was going to talk about another time. But where am I going? Today, I'm starting the second day of my true cosmetology work, and I'm going to visit a gentleman who's, I dare say, I don't know, a superstar in Kenya, hairstylist by the name of Bramwell. He has 2 salons, high-end salons, and it's going to be a pleasure to meet him. There's no business strategy or angle on this. This is just to meet someone in the industry, and that's how I do business, man. I don't come in with strategies and angles and try to close people, even though I'm formally trained as a salesperson. Did it for 30 years and also taught sales and the psychology of it. I understand that true connections with people lead to fruitful and beneficial things. That being said, today it's just going to be that, a meeting with Mr. Bromwell. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm out of here, man.
All right, I'm back. And I must say, at the meeting with Bromwell, the hairstylist that's prominent in Nairobi, one of the top elites, I presume, went pretty well, man. It was really an informative conversation about the industry, but I'll tell you more about that later on. Let's pick up where we left off, which was talking about stress, and stress in particular about moving. And I've moved 5 times in the past 2 months. I moved from Los Angeles to Nairobi, Kenya, and then I moved within Kenya 4 separate times. I stayed at JR Flats off Lagata Road maybe 2 weeks, and then I moved to Navilla Flats in Westlands for about 3 weeks, and then I stayed for 3 days at a place called Nkang Apartments on Ngong Rd, and then I stayed for an entire month at Minstrand Apartments in Raqqa. So I've moved several times, but basically living out of a briefcase within the city, so I got a quick mosaic of what's going on. I mean, you look at everything as a learning opportunity and a growing moment, and staying in several places within a 2-month period certainly can contribute to that, especially if you're traveling, because I had to travel, right? So now I'm traveling and I'm getting to know the city because I'm simply having to go places from a different place to another place, and sometimes back to the same place. So I've been able to get somewhat a rough sketch of the city. So that being said, I am now in my place of residence permanently. No longer homeless in Nairobi. I am staying in a, well, I guess you can hear my sinuses, and I know Nairobi is about, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 feet above sea level, and I am 16 floors more up in the air, and I am in Kilimani. So they congratulate me, man. I know you guys have been rocking with me. Those who I entertain, and those who just follow the story, but there are some, those are like, God, I really hope he gets a place. And for everyone who said, followed the story in any way, I appreciate it. But now I have my flat, and I'm hearing that the ship is in port, and so the timing might be perfect for the receipt of my stuff, because now I have a place to put it. So this place I have to furnish. As you can hear, there's an echo in here, which means there's nothing in here. You know what I mean? As pretty as it might be aesthetically, it's completely bare. It didn't have even any shades, man. And I'm telling you, I didn't get shades immediately, and the sun is waking me up. Just a taste. I got some techniques to fight the sun coming through the glass to help me, but normally I'm up early anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So the place has to get furnished, and the first thing I bought for this place was Daddy's chair, and I'm sitting in it right now. And it is one of the most comfortable pieces of furniture I've sat my you-know-what in my butt in a while, man. And I also got an ottoman with it, so it has, a matching ottoman that's this color, this rust color. And I love rust, man. And if you know anything about me, about my hair business, pardon me, I dropped my mouse on the side. If you know anything about me being in the hair business, one of my favorite colors overall, not even just hair, is rust for some reason. I don't wear a lot of it, but I love that color. So this is a reflection of that. But it will be the only couch-like thing in here. There's going to be other stuff, and I'm not going to take you through the boring furniture and furnishing the house thing. But what I will say about this, and the most important part about this, is that this was handmade on Ngong Rd in 1.5 days. What up, you guys? RonRaph again, coming to you from one of my favorite places in the world. And as you know, wherever I am is where it is. The favorite place is where I'm referring to. Today I'm on Ngong Rd. Here they pronounce it Ngong Rd. What did they do out here in Ngong Rd, close to the stadium? Place that I've been a couple times. They do this type of stuff. And everything you're looking at is made from scratch. Right here in front of your eyes. So don't believe them when they say, these department stores, that this stuff is hard to make, it's super expensive, it's all this other stuff. We're doing it here in Kenya, right before your eyes. Some of this stuff is less than $200-300, and all of it is custom made. We have men in the back there building something, and when they're done, they bring it to this side. So behind on that side, they're working and building. Behind here, inside, and on the sidewalk is the finished product. From beginning to end, A to Z, Omega, Alpha to Omega. The end product shows up. In fact, one of these guys right here is building something for me currently, and it is across the street being made. I ordered it a day ago, a day and a half, Saturday, and on a Monday, it's going to be ready. What did I order is the question. I ordered an oversized living room chair with an ottoman, and it came up to roughly about $250, thereabouts, maybe a little less. Well worth the price, well worth the time, well worth the effort, well worth the craftsman, and well worth spending money in your own community. It's a beautiful thing. It was crazy. I saw one I liked, the color I needed wasn't there or wanted to have, and he immediately said, we can make it for you. I said, so how much? He said, same price. I said, yeah, when can I get it? He said, 1 day. And guess what? It was ready in 1 day. If it wasn't for Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Because I saw them on Saturday. If it wasn't for Sunday being in the middle of it, they would have had it ready for me on the next day immediately, but I picked it up on Monday. And so this is the only furniture piece, Daddy's chair, okay? And the other things is going to be fashioned so it works well within the studio. And but Ngong Rd, man, that's really why I'm telling you all of this. It's not about the furnishing of this place nor this chair. It's about who made it. Such talented craftsmen in this Republic of Kenya and throughout Africa. It's amazing. They're making this stuff right on the road. You can see them finishing or adjoining, and some of the major portions of work is done behind the scenes, like literally right behind the tents that from where they're selling, they're building and cutting pieces and, sawing, and they're using torches to make metal things. So completely amazing, man. I just love the experience. And even though it was a walk up and down and maybe about 1.5 miles of walking each way total, maybe a little bit more, it was an experience that was, I appreciated it. I liked it. Not having any trouble walking, so it was cool, man. And I appreciate my sidekick, as always, is taking me through this. KM, I'm gonna start abbreviating his name because he helped me with this. Also him and his wife are now helping me get drapes for this place, so I'm not waking up to the sun every morning, even though I wake up by that time anyway. But I need to control the light. It's killing me, especially when I'm doing this kind of stuff, because the sun, clouds will pass by and the light will change in the room, and it'll change what I have to do, and I have to start all over again. I'm going to change the white balance, not the white balance, but the exposure, pardon me, on the camera, and immediately I have to stop and start all over. So it's a priority, but it's going to cost. So within the next month or so, I should have this place finished. And if you're ever in Nairobi, Kenya, and you're looking for furniture, go to Ngong Rd. And what you get to see, what you get to buy and get on Ngong Rd is basically everything to furnish your house. As always, I'm going to ask you to find your favorite place. Where my favorite place is wherever I am. I tell you that. I'm reporting from, you know what I mean, Nairobi, Kenya, one of my favorite places in the world. Inglewood, one of my favorite places in the world. The Bronx, Trinidad and Tobago, always. And once you become one of those places, it never stops. It always stays with me. So wherever I am, and I hope you find that place. Not only find that place, find your calling, God diggity. You know what I mean? We know we gotta work, we gotta hustle, but I don't think we're supposed to live that type of mentality throughout our lives. I think we are supposed to work our butts off to get up out of, you know, the mundane things that keep us down or not give us enough time to figure out who we are, to figure out who you are, acquire those skills, and then go become who you're supposed to be, whatever your destiny and your calling is. RonRaph, I'll catch you guys later next time. Peace. Oh yeah, I forgot. The meeting with the hair guy did go pretty well. He's been here for a long time, and what I learned is that overall, even though it was a minutiae and detailed conversation, that there is no formal or legal system for the Nairobi cosmetology world. Just is not. There's no checking up on. And working with the gentleman I'm working with, I visited a school. So anyway, I just learned just that how much pervasive that the I wouldn't say dysfunction, that would not be right. I mean, the disorder, it's not organized. And it's not organized from the state level all the way down to the bottom. So I have some monumental work to do if I intend to change or help the industry, if not just to be here to just get something from it. Sure, I can capitalize in this environment. I absolutely can. However, I'm not here just for that. You know, I couldn't just come to a country, claim it as home, and not give back. So that's what's going on. It was very informative, and the generalization of it was that. Unregulated, you know what I mean? By anyone almost. All right, you guys, peace. Catch you next time. RonRaph, Black Gen X Drive.